Hello, and welcome back to my recommendation series on custom content for Cities Skyline. This edition, I'm going to be talking about some of my favorite row houses. If you like row houses, you've got to have Smilies content. Smilies does fantastic stuff. They really make cities come alive, especially if you were trying to build a North American style city. There's just so much character in your row house, and I just love the niche that they fill. It's dense, urban, but the scale is also very human. So places like this, they just ooze charm, and I think most of this stuff, not all, but most of this is all from Smilies. His content is fantastic, even when it's on fire, apparently. So he's one of my go-tos. One of the pieces I want to talk about today is not his historic set. I mean, it's kind of hard to pick a favorite from him, but one that I really appreciate because nobody else has kind of done it. There's other folks that have done kind of historic-y brick type North American stuff, but one of the things that I very much go to that Smilies has made is actually this set of modern row houses. He's got 4 in it, and so I'll put some down right here in this space I saved for this purpose. So they come in 4 different variations. I always like to use this one. I don't know what you call that architecturally, but like the jut out, I always want to use the one that's on the edge for a corner on that side, and then I always use this version when I've got a corner on the other side. So there's a couple different variations. I like this one as well that has a garage door. You can imagine, well, maybe there's underground parking type thing, or maybe it's just the unit for that one townhouse. And then he's got this one that doesn't have any kind of it's a backgrounder, right? It just blends in much more so. And what I really love about them, besides filling that niche that there's very little else in, I mean, they're exceptionally well made. The textures are really detailed, but having 4 variations, it's just enough to add some variety that makes them infinitely reusable. They're kind of generic, but also unique enough. They're just right in that sweet spot, and so I use them extensively in my cities. I find that if I've got a little bit of space left over and I've put in some historic stuff, I want to put it in some of these to signify that a city is an evolving thing, that it doesn't stand frozen in time, and whatever you want to imagine happened on this side of the street, whether it was a fire, whether it was just the buildings were torn down and replaced, put some modern stuff into the mix. And so I use his stuff, I use them all over the place. I find they really look good as well up beside other modern buildings, because it's very easy to imagine in a place like this that this was probably built comprehensively by one developer, and although they got some high density larger buildings, for transitioning to the surrounding neighborhood, they had to do some low-rise stuff, and so that's where you got these modern townhouses. So they look good in that sort of context too. So I have them all over my city. I very much appreciate them. Smilies does fantastic work, and they're one of my faves. So if you're interested in adding these to your city, I will put the links to all 4 downloads in the comments section. Thanks for watching.